What's good, y'all? It's Bank back with you here for a brand new video. We got episode 3 of the Cardinals rebuild. We faced the Jets. We really don't have a lot to get into, but we do have some negotiations, so let's just hop straight into it. First one, we got Budda Baker. He's going to want a little bit of a bag, and based off how our secondary's been playing this season, I'm more than happy to give it to him. We re-sign him, no problem. Rondale Moore, a little bit more difficult. Tried to undercut him a little bit on the bonus, and he wasn't too happy about it, so we're going to have to try that a different time. We did end up re-signing Marco Wilson, though, and he's been having a few big games. He's 25 and only 76 overall, but I definitely feel like with us getting him to a star that we can work with him over the next few seasons. Him and Kool-Aid are going to be our two shutdown corners, so... Stats-wise, Shador's having a pretty good season. I mean, he's definitely not having no breakout season by any means. We are in the third game, and he only has 2 passing touchdowns. But he's showing that he can hold his own against some decent teams, and that's all I'm really worried about. We have Aaron Rodgers, and I'm honestly a little bit scared right now because it ain't like real life where Zach Wilson's going to be in. Aaron Rodgers, Dalvin Cook, Cole Hardman, they got a badass team. My goal for this game is really to just help Shador progress and really figure out what's our bread and butter with him, because I don't know what I really like to do with him yet. I mean, I know he can throw deep and he's mobile, but we need to find plays that work for us in big situations in case we get there. We end up stopping Aaron Rodgers in the Jets. It's 3rd and 10, looking to get a big 3 and out. Our corner just can't catch the ball, but I guess that's why he's on defense, so can't really be mad at him. On Sanders' very first pass of the game, he finds the tight end, Zach Ertz. We get an easy 15, 16 yards on this one. On the very next play, though, we step back in the pocket, and we see that Marquise Brown is open deep. We fire it, and just like before, it's a Marquise Brown touchdown to start off our drive. I'm noticing that Marquise Brown can get open on deep routes like phase, but he be really open when we hit him on that crossing route if they play man coverage. Ever since we got that 98 speed, I don't think there's a single corner in the league right now that can keep up with him. After our big touchdown by Marquise Brown on the very first play on defense, our 3rd overall pick gets his first interception of the season. Tried to take it back on this one, but I got to remember he's a 90 speed, so he ain't going to be the fastest corner. But it's nice to see that within 3 games, the man from Alabama is making shit happen, and we didn't just draft him for no reason. He did step into my office this week and tell me that he was going to try and get his get back. Told me he couldn't get it against Russell, but he definitely was going to make Rodgers' life a living hell this week, so... First play after the interception, we decided to just hand it off to Connor. I low-key think he got in on this, and I personally have no idea what the fuck the refs were smoking. We need James Conner or Austin Eckler, though, because we got Sanders to run that bitch in anytime we need. Low-key, when the season began, I didn't think he was going to be this versatile and have this many rushing touchdowns already, but... he's proven if he keeps consistent with it, we might be able to break a 1,000-yard season or at least 20 touchdowns on the ground. Rodgers just started checking the bitch down for 3 to 4 yards, and they was making shit move. They got some first downs. They were moving the ball. Aaron Rodgers forgot, though, that anytime he tries to throw it over 10 yards, my secondary is basically the second coming of the Legion of Boom. I mean, just look at that right there. Budda Baker, great interception. Only had one guy to beat, and we probably could have got a pick six. I just couldn't make it happen, but still, we get a turnover, so I'm not complaining at all. Alright, it's end of the first quarter, and as you can see, we whooping ass right now, up 14 nothing. Only have 7 plays ran, so definitely giving them the work. Normally I wouldn't go for this, but we're already up 14 nothing, and I feel confident enough that even if we don't get it, we would have stopped them, but we get it anyway. Same scenario happened later on in the drive, 4th and 3. I thread the needle here, and we get a lucky ass animation to get a first down on this, so thank you, Madden gods. On this play, we ended up just taking off with Sanders, but we got like 10, 12 yards, so it wasn't bad. I noticed, though, I wanted to try and call hurry up, see if we couldn't catch him in man coverage and catch Marquise on that deep route. Sure enough, sat back in the pocket, waited, Marquise Brown wide open for like a 50-yard touchdown. I think my favorite thing about this team right now is just how versatile we are. I mean, we don't have just one person we go through. Granted, Sanders does do a lot for the team, but we pass the ball around to everyone. You know, we got Moore, we got Pittman, we got Brown, Eckler, Connor. Everyone showing that they can hold their own on the team, and that's honestly what we need for a deep playoff run. On this play, they give us a bullshit illegal contact penalty on White. Personally, yeah, I did touch him a little bit, but I don't think it was enough to really get him a free penalty. Came out in a spread package, and then for some reason Aaron Rodgers tried to run the ball on a quarterback draw, and then they ran the hurry up offense, and they caught us for like 15, 20 yards to McCole Hardman. I can't even lie, I was not expecting this at all, but hey, good for Aaron Rodgers and the Packers moving the ball a little bit. This next play, the Jets O line threw out the blocks perfectly. Dalvin Cook had a wide open lane into the end zone. I was pissed, but realistically, looking back on it, it was just an amazing block by their O line. So, this is the moment I woke up my whole house screaming. If someone in the comments can let me know how the fuck we got an illegal contact, but that wasn't a pass interference, please let me know, because I dead ass am confused on what the refs are smoking this game. Rodgers ends up overthrowing his tight end, and Buda Baker gets his second interception of the season. Not only on the season, but also his second one of the game. Aaron Rodgers got to be careful. He can't keep throwing at Buda Baker like that. Buda Baker will fuck him up. I mean, it's apparent he already has 2 on him. We get a big 15 to 20 yard reception here from Marquise Brown, but it's going to get called back because our offensive lineman doesn't know how to block without holding someone, so it'll set us up for a 1st and 20 instead of being 1st and 10 on like the 40. It's cool though, they can back us up as far as they want, because all I need to do is take off with Sanders and we're going to get a first down every time. I mean, look at that. Makes the edge miss. Low key, probably could have juked on this, like juked twice. I juked the first guy, but couldn't make the second guy miss, or else we probably would have scored. Madden's trying to fuck us with the animations this game. Low key, think Moore could have easily cut that bitch upfield and scored, but is what it is. So far, after 3 games, I think my favorite goal line play is the read option, just because it's so hard to guard, especially with how mobile Sanders is. If I can time hitting X correctly, we can literally just wait till the last second and get the edge rusher to bite down on the running back and get a free 15, 20 yards almost every time. Aaron Rodgers threw a beautiful corner route on this. I can't even be mad. He completed it. It was a lovely pass. However, this next one is where shit starts to get crazy. Because how in the fuck does Jalen Thompson get near this ball but doesn't make a play on it? I held triangle. I know how to hold triangle. If someone can explain, is Jalen betting on the games? Did he have McCole Hardman for an over-under on like a touchdown or something? I need to know, because personally, I don't know how the fuck you playing safety in the NFL and you just let a motherfucker go like that. We give the ball to Austin Eckler here. We ain't really been letting him touch it too much this game. He could have broke one more tackle and been off for a touchdown, but like I told y'all before, he's not really a power running back. He's more of an elusive and receiving, so we'll take the first. End of the third quarter, as y'all can tell, we still whooping ass 28-14, 147 passing yards. Part of the fourth quarter, I low-key thought we could find Brown open on this, but the safety came over and helped, so we just had to take our easy 12 to 15 yards rushing. We're going to find Brown wide open over the middle. He jukes a guy, but he can't make the rest miss on his speed. Low-key kind of bullshit because he is a 98 speed, but it is what it is. We'll take it, first and goal. On first and goal, we hit him with a little bootleg going right, and then I fake it left and just take off. No one's catching us. Like I said, we have a mobile quarterback and he's fast as fuck. The only person who might catch us is a safety or a corner, but any linebacker that tries to QB spy us, if we can get the edge, we taking off for at least 10 to 15 yards on every single run. I really started to get upset here because it wasn't even the fact that the Jets were moving the ball, but it was the fact that they started using a no huddle offense like they were dead ass gonna score. And low key, I thought they weren't. We stop them here, second and 10. I don't know how we didn't get to this. Madden has some crazy animations this game. I guess I was a little too far off, but they gonna score, put up 21 on our defense. Low-key a little bit upset about it, but our offense is gonna get it back. Once we got the ball to their side of the field, I decided to let Eckler tote it again. He gets like 30 yards. Only had one man to beat, and we probably could have got a touchdown low-key, but again, we'll take it. It low-key pissed me off that Eckler couldn't run this in even with his X Factor activated, but I guess that's why he's not a power back, so can't be mad at him. James Conner gonna come out though and show him how you're supposed to tote the rock and get it into the end zone. Realistically, it really wasn't him doing anything special. It was just our offensive line giving him a push once he got stopped at the goal line, but hey, it is what it is. We'll take it. Low-key still upset that the Jets tried to run that hurry-up offense, so if we can get the ball back, I'm definitely going to try and score again. On this play, we just completely whiff every single hit stick opportunity we had. They get a big-ass completion for some yardage, and Aaron Rodgers starts going back to the bullshit no huddle. Little does he realize, though, we got that shit figured out because we get a free interception right here. Low-key was pissed at Kool-Aid McKinstry on this return because motherfucker got in my way and we probably could have pick-sixed it, but it is what it is. It's still demoralizing for Aaron Rodgers. Pretty sure that's interception number 5 on the day. It's a no-fly zone over here, and we've proven that game after game. I just handed off to Eckler here. Low-key was trying to kill some clock, but also get him some more rushing yards, but then I remembered the disrespect that the Packers did with the hurry-up offense, so I decided to throw my own hurry-up offense at him. Second and 5, we get a big completion here. I decide, fuck it, let's go no huddle, come straight back to the line. We call 4 verts. I find Zach Ertz wide open over the middle, and that's going to be an Arizona touchdown with less than a minute left to go. Why? Because again, the Jets pissed me off. You ain't finna run no hurry-up offense on me like you finna score, not score, and then not expect me to come back and whoop your ass. But that's going to be the game, y'all. We blow the Jets out, give them a 40 ball, easy, easy, easy. Aaron Rodgers had 5 interceptions on the day, so realistically, as great as our offense is doing, our defense is probably the best in the league, not only for turnovers, but in terms of yard allowed passing and probably even rushing. I was wrong, ladies and gentlemen. I do apologize. Aaron Rodgers only had 4 interceptions, but still a hell of a lot of them. Shador ended up helping us out with 3 touchdowns in the air, 0 interceptions off 15 attempts. He also had 3 rushing touchdowns, so 6 total touchdowns on the game for our quarterback. Receiving wise, Let's check it out. I don't think anyone had too much of a breakout game, but looks like I was wrong. Marquise Brown had almost 150 and 2 touchdowns, so we definitely did our thing. Got Zach Ertz involved in it a little bit. Got to get the tight end in there. Defensive wise, we're definitely holding our own. Buda Baker had 2 picks. McKinstry with his first NFL interception. Appreciate you guys tuning in to episode 3. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe for episode 4.